Now, Chapter 1, Real Numbers Review. This is for my pre-AP students. So number 15 says write 4 times 4 times 4 using exponents. Well, 4 is the base, and the exponent is going to be how many times it occurred, which is 3. 4 to the third power. Number 16, determine the perimeter of a square with an area of 9 square centimeters. It's a square with an area of 9. And we know that area is side times side. And if it's a square, that means both numbers had to be the same. So we're looking for the square root of 9, which is 3. You didn't even need a calculator for that. That doesn't answer the question, though. It says, what's the perimeter? So each side is 3. That makes the perimeter 12. Number 17. Express 1 over 8 to the third power using negative exponents. If we're going to use a negative exponent, then we get rid of the 1, and it's just 8 to the negative third power. Number 18, write 0.00026 in scientific notation. For scientific notation, we want the decimal right behind the very first significant number. So it's going to be behind the 2. So 2.6 times 10. And then how many times did I move the decimal? 4 times. And if this number is less than 1, it's a negative exponent. Number 19, replace blank with a symbol to make square root of 100 blank 10 and 5/9 a true statement. Well, the square root of 100 is 10. So is it greater than, less than, or equal? 10 is less than 10 and 5/9. Number 20, express 7/9 as a decimal. Remember that if there's a 9 on the bottom, it's a repeating decimal. So that's just 0.7 with a hat. If it was 2 digits, like 0.12 repeating, then it would be 12 over 99. However many digits are repeating, that's how many 9s are on the bottom. 21. Estimate the square root of 67. Well, 8 squared is 64, and 9 squared is 81. 67 is closer to 64, so I'm going to estimate the square root to be 8. Number 22, determine the perimeter of a square with an area of 196 square centimeters. So again, we got a square, and we know the area is 196. And area has to be some number times itself to equal 196. So we need the square root of 196. Again, you're going to have a calculator for just this section of the test, but you may already know what this one is. It's 14. That's not the answer, though. It asks for the perimeter. So if each side is 14, that means 14 happened 4 times. You can either add it 4 times or multiply. Perimeter is 56 centimeters. 23. Express 1 over 9 to the 4th power using negative exponents. If we're going to use it as a negative exponent, we get rid of the 1. Just write 9 to the negative 4. Write 1,200,000 in scientific notation. Remember, we want to put the decimal behind the first significant number, and we drop everything else. And then we count how many spaces I moved the decimal 6 times. And if this is greater than 1, it's a positive exponent. 25. Express 2 and 28 over 99 as a decimal. Again, if it has 9s on the bottom, then it is repeating. So my whole number's 2, and then the 28 is repeating. 26. Name the set of numbers to which pi belongs. Pi is irrational. And if it's irrational, it is also real. Please take this paper home and study. You will have a test tomorrow.